So last weekend, my family decided to have an old-fashioned game night, nothing fancy, just board games and snacks at my parents' house. My mom, in her infinite wisdom, suggested we play charades because it brings the family together. This is the same woman who thought Pictionary was a full-contact sport, but I digress. Everything was going fine, but I did notice my Uncle Larry stretching his fingers like a concert pianist preparing for a solo. I chalked it up to arthritis, because, Larry's not exactly what you'd call spry. The first few rounds were your standard fare: Titanic, Star Wars, Forrest Gump, nothing too hardcore. But then Larry drew jazz hands. Instead of just doing the move, he went full interpretive dance. I'm talking pirouettes, finger snaps, and a sort of jazz square that looked like he was dodging invisible puddles. We all laughed, but Larry's eyes burned with the competitive fire of a man who once lost a trophy in 1983 and never recovered. As the night went on, Larry's charades got more elaborate. When it was his turn, he didn't just act out the clue, he performed entire silent operas. Even during snack breaks, he'd mime the act of eating chips with such flourish that my cousin actually handed him a napkin. The real kicker came when my aunt asked him to pass the salt and he responded with a series of interpretive jazz hand gestures that, according to my brother, translated loosely to, "The sodium flows within you." Now it's been a week, and Larry has not spoken a word. At family dinner, he ordered his entire meal via jazz hands, including extra gravy, which, for the record, is apparently just jazz hands performed with a wrist wiggle. I guess this is what happens when family game night gets too competitive. Larry's taken a vow of silence, and now we all have to learn a whole new language. I guess you could say, at our house, actions really do speak louder than words, especially when they're jazz hands.